All over campus, students who have completed Professor Trong's business negotiation course are getting their way. Scoring better deals on campus housing. They're getting better prices for tickets at the UV Theater. And landing more successful dates with peers. This guide will help you get your way too. It will introduce you to the fundamentals of negotiation. Part 1. Negotiation. Strategy and planning. The first step in developing and executing negotiation strategy is to determine one's own goals. Negotiators must anticipate what goals they want to achieve in a negotiation and focus on how to achieve those goals. Effective preparation requires a thorough, thoughtful approach to these goals, as negotiators should be prepared to specify their goals and objectives clearly.
Dude, I have got to get fucking laid tonight.
For sure, man. I think tonight's the night you're finally gonna lose that cherry.
I am not a virgin. It's just been a really long time, okay?
Whatever. Look, if your goal is really to bring a chick back at the end of the night, put them at ease. Tell them a joke or something.
Dude, that shit doesn't even work. I'm like 100 times funnier than you, yet every night we go out, you bring a chick back, I go home to my computer, you porn, whackity whack whack time.
Trust me, it works. Girls like a guy who can make them laugh.
Sure, the problem is, apparently, girls only find rich, attractive guys hilarious.
Whatever. Come on, I told those girls I'd pick them up at like 9 o'clock.
Dude, it's 9:30.
Yeah, so we better get going. Part 2. Finding and using negotiation power. In this chapter, we focus on power in negotiation. By power, we mean the capabilities negotiators can assemble to give themselves an advantage or increase the probability of achieving their objectives. Remember, all negotiators want power. Remember what we talked about?
Yeah, I got it, man. I'm all over these chicks.
Okay, don't be too eager though. Remember what we talked about. Girls can smell that crap from a mile away. You don't want to lose all the power in their eyes.
Okay, so what should I do, man?
Play it cool, standoffish. You know, like you're not that interested in what they're saying.
That's good. Good. That will be easy.
Oh, hey boys. I was beginning to wonder when you'd show up. You must be Chris. Melody's almost ready. Come in.
Almost ready? Hour and a half late and she's almost ready?
It is important to remember that when one party holds the key to a resource desired by another, a power mismatch can occur. When a circumstance arises where you are forced to negotiate with someone who has more power than yourself, there are several strategies advised to cope with the situation. These include make the other party smaller and make yourself appear to be bigger. Be advised though, misuse of these tactics can have negative effects when used improperly.
So, Rob says you're from Texas.
Yeah, I'm a big deal back there. In fact, people were pretty shaken up when I decided to leave.
Oh, yeah. You know, I'm not originally from California either.
Yeah, well, it wasn't quite done. Also, do you want to know how much I bench press? I mean...
Sure. Maybe later. Will you excuse me for a second?
Part 3. Communication. In this chapter, we examine the process by which negotiators communicate their own interests, positions, and goals, and in turn make sense of those of the other party and of the negotiation as a whole.
Dude, I'm losing her. She thinks I'm a jerk.
Bro, first of all, calm down. You're sweating like a fucking pig. Look, you gotta knock off the cool guy thing. It's not working for you.
Obviously.
Listen, you gotta communicate to her that you're a good guy. Tell her that you're like a big-time philanthropist.
What's a philanthropist?
It's a guy who like helps out like women and children and stuff, and you know, like works with the government.
Yeah, I love women and children.
Yeah, you got it. Shut up, they're coming back. At this point, it's important to keep in mind that communication works to the degree that a wide variety of information, facts, opinions, feelings, preferences, and experiences is completely and thoroughly shared and accurately received and decoded, leading to mutual understanding. As most of us know from experience, though, human communication systems seldom perform optimally.
Hey ladies, so, you guys want to get a drink before we go out?
Actually, me and my friend are not going to be able to make it out tonight. We got to wake up early for work.
What? Why? The night's still young.
Well, we work for City Hall and we have to be up early to do some paperwork.
Oh, well, what a coincidence. Me and the old government go way back.
Really? How?
Oh, well, I mean, I don't want to brag or anything, but they consider me one of those, you know, those, the full-on rapists. You know, women, children, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, well, I think you should be going.
Part 4. Coalitions. A coalition is a collection of two or more parties within a larger social setting who work together to pursue mutually desirable goals. There are several types of coalitions. Chris and Rob are currently members of an operating coalition. The two friends originally formed as a temporary coalition. These groups form for the express purpose of exerting collective action. When their objectives are met, they disband.
Yeah, I'd love to go out with you that night, but I promised my roommate I'd hang out with her, and I don't want to cancel on her again.
Oh. Yeah. Hey, I have an idea. Why don't you and your roommate meet up with me and Rob here, and we can all go out together. We'll all go to Killarney's, have a few drinks.
Okay, sounds cool. I'll meet you there.
Quite often, people in temporary coalitions discover that they have a number of other common interests that are more persistent or long-term. Thus, temporary coalitions often transform into established ones.
Dude, those girls the other night were freaks. Woo!
I know, man. That was pretty out of control.
Hey, what are you doing this Saturday? Yeah, no, there's some new club opening in Pasadena. Yeah, I'm gonna need a wingman.
That sounds cool. Maybe.
Dude, you have to come. There's gonna be so much tail there. Plus with your rugged, non-threatening good looks, and my ability to always take the ugly one, we are sure to never strike out. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Part 5. Best Practices in Negotiation. Chris has had a long, unsuccessful night of practicing his negotiation skills. Undaunted, though, he relies on all he has learned from his negotiation class to mount one final last-ditch effort to achieve his goal.
Hey.
Hey.
So, about what I said.
Alright, listen here, buddy. Here's the deal. You want to go home with me? You pay for the cab, no sleepovers.
You come home with me, I pay for the cab, you stay the night.
I stay the night. 45 minutes foreplay, 45 minutes cuddling.
You stay, 15 minutes of foreplay, 1 hour of cuddling, I pick the music. Gangster rap.
If you're going to pick the music, you got to go downtown.
We both go downtown, gangster rap, you wear heels.
I wear my heels, but I pick the music. And it's John Mayer.
No John Mayer.
It's John Mayer or I don't talk dirty.
Candles, I'll rub your feet, we both go downtown, you talk dirty.
You call me Beyonce.
I'll call you Beyonce, you call me Big Papi.
70 flowers to work tomorrow? We go twice tomorrow night.
Deal.
Want to just do it in the cab?